WNBA last night, shot got a little bit closer to getting out of last place in the Central with an overtime win against the Sun. The most interesting piece of paper that we found was written 56 years ago by Hall of Famer Charles Gehringer, and it was written to this man right here. Before the season even begins, all the way until the end of the year, it's all about practice, practice, practice. That's the beauty of the auto show. You don't have to make tons of money to sit into your dream car. You just have to fit into them. As for me, I don't have to worry about that. Last movie that made you cry?
The Notebook.
The Notebook. Who else on the team do you think cried over a movie?
Ben Wallace, probably.
Ben Wallace? Probably Notebook, too. These are the moments that really define sports, and if you couldn't be one of the 72,000 at Ford Field to watch it unfold live in front of you, this was definitely the place to be. Their last win was last season, December 23rd. Do you believe that? We'll have more on the Lions after this.
I'm in one of the Red Bull Air Race planes right now as we speak. They're getting ready to take off. I'm a little nervous, but more excited than nervous.
With just 3 games left in the season, the Lions are closer to making the kind of history they don't want any part of. Reporting from Ford Field, Heather Zara, Sports Final Edition. Lions fans, you deserve to smile about something this season, so please enjoy the sounds of the holiday brought to you by your Detroit Lions.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you'll really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm.
The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, see, Grady wants to do it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. He wants to do it in his towel, too.
Wait, I want you to sing, too.
You can't volunteer.
This is good.
Come on, Drew, get here, Drew. Get here, Drew.
This is good.
Come on, Drew.
I'm not going to sing because I'm not a good singer.
All right, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. There we go.
I don't know how I got them to
finally,
do that.
some of them sang.
Can you believe I got them to do that?
Be prepared isn't just the Boy Scouts motto. They're also words to live by for the Detroit Pistons. When a game begins, they have on the appropriate attire, they are properly hydrated thanks to an abundant supply of water and Gatorade, and they have everything they need from towels to specially prepared pre-game meals. And this is the team that takes care of our team. These are the men behind the Detroit Pistons. They are the team assistants. You might call them ball boys, but they are much more than that.
You know, team assistant, ball boy, you know, whatever they want to call me, it doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't. I've heard worse.
The term ball boy may be a little bit outdated, so Donnie and Troy came up with some new job titles for the position that they actually perform.
Ball man, hydration specialist, TT, towel technician, and also RR,
rapid rebounder.
So there you have it. You don't have to call them ball boys anymore.
It's true, when there's a game at the Palace, their day begins at 8 a.m. and doesn't end until after midnight.
We've come in, we set up the visitor locker room for their shoot-around or practice if they have one, or if the equipment guy comes over. We also set up our locker room, which consists of putting all the jerseys out and all their mesh bags, all their equipment, and wait for the team to get here.
They take care of us. They make sure everything's in our locker. You know, they know what you know, they know the shoes. They know what type of socks we like. You know, they know what type of tights. They know your pregame routine. So, you know, they know a lot about you. You know, they know a lot more than, you know, what people would think they know about the players.
Me and Stan go way back.
Yeah?
Yeah, we go way back.
How much do you appreciate people like Stan?
Stan's my man. He brings me my popcorn before every game. And takes care of me, makes sure I'm good.
The popcorn you still have on your lip right now.
Oh, soup. Still got it? Come on. Appreciate it.
Good now.
I'm good now?
Very good.
The team assistants are busiest before the game even starts, hanging up the players' warm-ups and uniforms neatly in a row and mixing up gallons of Gatorade that will be needed to refuel the players during the game. While the ball boys you see before you today are now pros, there were some growing pains in the beginning.
My very first day here, I had to mix the Gatorade, and I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and I mixed it a little strong. And when we got to the bench, Dirk Nowitzki took a swig of it and spit all over the bench and said, what is this? So I learned from that.
The team assistants actually take care of the away players as well, making sure they unload the away team's luggage and prepare their locker room accordingly.
Whatever we can do to make them comfortable, make them feel like they're at home.
There are a lot of perks that come with the job and a lot of great stories, too.
I was behind the bench, and I was doing water, and a guy from the Spurs shot an air ball at the end of the game, and I go, wow, that guy shoots like me. And then I didn't realize I said it that loud because the whole bench turned around and looked at me like this and started laughing at me.
Our very own Executive Vice President of Broadcasting and Multimedia, Pete Skorich, has memories of his early days with the Pistons as a ball boy.
It's a great way to learn the sports industry from the ground up. Okay, I mean, people will always say cliches, from the owners to the ball boys, everybody was in this together. Not only have you known the intricacies of the locker room, but you're getting to see the intricacies of a sports franchise firsthand. So I think it's a very valuable experience for young people to go through.
Now, there is some dirty work that goes into this job. Yep, that's right, laundry. And cleaning up the locker room to get ready and start the cycle for the next game. Coming up on Sports Final Edition, the Lions haven't won a game since December 23rd, almost a year ago.
Owen Daniels again for the touchdown.
A disappointing debut in the Big D for Roy Williams. Game 7 of the ALCS. And the Red Wings received presidential honors.
Just the way he talked about our guys is something I'll remember forever.
Where are you going?
And he is into the crowd as well.
No love, though.
Sports Final Edition starts right now.
The Twins were getting it.
They were taking it too, weren't they?
And I know it was hurting you,
yes,
right?
It was just a bit.
It didn't hurt us, though, did it?
We're sorry for laughing.
I know.
Sorry, BC. The Tigers hosting the Twins at Comerica Park tonight, trying to stay at the top of the division, and they started off the 3-game series with a 7-3 win over the rivals. Bottom of the first, Brennan Bosch. How about this guy? He's at bat. Magley Ordonez is on third. He comes through yet again with this one out to right. It's 2-0 Tigers. That's Bosch's 48th RBI of the season. To the bottom of the second, Mags at bat with the bases loaded, bounces up the middle pass for Orlando Hudson. Guy likes that one. Gerald Laird comes home, Danny Worth scores, and Ryan Rayburn slides into third. Maglio brings home 2, and it's 4-0 Detroit. Bottom third, Carlos Guillen, 2 out, 2 on. It goes out to far left center. He can't catch up. It bounces off the wall. That's enough to score a couple more runs. Guillen triples to make it 7-zip Tigers. They'd go on to win 7-3 over the Twins tonight. Minnesota trying to keep their win streak alive in Chicago. First quarter, Vikings forced to punt. Chris Cluey bobbles it, picks it back up, gets it blocked, then kicks it again, looking like a soccer game. Bears pick it up and run with it for 17 yards. The par 4 13-hole Sun Young Yu. This is over 200 yards away on her second shot, and look at how beautifully this just lands and falls right on into the cup for Eagle. Yu finishes the third round 5 over par. Christy Kerr now, same hole with her third shot. She tips this one, and look where it lands. Yeah, right on the edge of the cup. That is just not fair, but she still parred the hole, and she finished out the day on top of the leaderboard at 2 under par. See, that's what happens to me every time I go golfing.
Yeah, mine winds up way farther away than that. Here's Heather as she gives us an inside look at her training with the Fred Astaire Dance Studio in Bloomfield Hills.
All right, we're dancing to Poker Face, doing the cha-cha. Not that good. Bear with me. Practicing Poker Face.
Okay.
Good. Now
You like that?
We need to check how it fits with the music.
The team does a good job of putting up with me. See, so like this is good too.
Slow, slow, quick, 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 slow. Let's try to do one more time now with the cut version of the music. She's good. Really? She's catching really fast.
think's going to win this?
Well, of course. I think, Heather, you're going to win it. You know, I think, of course I do.
This is tough.
Wow.
This is hard work. Okay.